Do you ever just look in the mirror and think to yourself, you know what? Maybe I was always meant to be a dragon-type Pokemon trainer. Okay. Well, I have. Dragon-type Pokemon are quickly becoming one of my favorite types to play in Gym Leader Challenge format with their powerful attacks and awesome abilities, like the new Goodra from Fusion Strike with its Slimy Room ability, which makes your opponent flip a coin every time they try to attach an energy to one of their Pokemon. In this video, I'm going to be piloting my Dragon-type Gym Leader Challenge deck against Chip Ritchie, aka Trainer Chip, with his Water-type Gym Leader Challenge deck. If you don't know anything about Gym Leader Challenge format, don't worry. The rules are really easy. Head on over to gymleaderchallenge.com and you can read all about it. If you're looking for people to play against in Gym Leader Challenge format, make sure to check out the Tricky Gym Discord. Before we get to the gameplay, I want to talk about all of the awesome deals we got going on at Full Grip Games for the Full Grip Games Black Friday sale. Black Friday has arrived early this year at Full Grip Games. We have got a ton of amazing deals restocking every day at fullgripgames.com between now and Black Friday. We've got $25 Battle Styles Elite Trainer boxes, $40 Celebrations Elite Trainer boxes, $30 Chilling Reign Elite Trainer boxes, and $85 Battle Style Booster boxes, as well as $90 Chilling Reign Booster boxes, and much, much more. If you buy over $150 worth of stuff, you get free domestic shipping as well. And of course, supporting the shop at Full Grip Games directly supports the content I create here on Tricky Gym. There are some amazing deals here, so make sure to do all of your holiday shopping with Full Grip Games. Now, let's check out those Gym Leader Challenge decks.
All right, this hand is pretty good. Pretty good.
Things you don't like to hear.
All right, let's go ahead and level ball to get things going. I also did have my Octillery prized last game, which didn't help my case, but it's gonna happen, right? It's part of Pokemon is prizing cards. I still very much could have won that game. I'm not saying that's why I lost, but it would have been nice to have access to the guy.
Absolutely. Just give you a little bit more draw power.
Oh, yeah.
Especially
it's very good.
Get those water energy to your hand so that you can throw them into play with Frostmoth and Blastoise.
For sure. All right, so I'll get Remoraid down. I'll bench Shelter from my hand. I'm going to go back in here. And I will get rid of... Man, that's tough. I'm just going to quick ball away Timer Ball.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's double tails anyway.
Hey, chill.
That's the logic. I mean, sometimes
I mean, it's better than discarding the other search card in my hand because it can flip double tails. So that was my logic. Yes, you are correct. You are correct. That's a good point.
That is the logic, right? It's like, well, this one might not get anything, so I will just go ahead and send it to the discard pile anyway. When
it is left to that choice, yes. Man, I really don't want to just run into Berserk once again, but I'm in a situation where I've got like turn 2 Cloyster, like I have the ability to go for like a turn 2 Cloyster, you know. So, man, it's tough. Maybe I could have. No, that's fine. Sorry, thinking through things.
No, you're cool, man.
I'm thinking out loud.
I've got a
banger or a snoozer.
You'll see.
I'll pass.
It depends on what's in my deck. All right, let's Nest Ball. And I'm going to use Nest Ball to hopefully go find one of the Pokemon that I need right now. That would be great. Actually, there are... Oh, okay. Okay. 1 piece is in there. 2 pieces are in there. Okay, 3 pieces are in there. I do need 4 pieces. Well, 4 pieces are in there. Okay. Is there another way to do this?
I'm so scared right now. What is he cooking up over there?
Yes, wouldn't you like to know? The other way I could do this is I could get that guy, and I could
Not that guy.
That guy.
No.
I know. I could get that guy and do it that way, which is which is also cool. So I think I'm probably going to go get. The thing is that guy is more reliable than the other guy. The other guy, there are two different guys who can do the thing.
I'm so confused.
I know. Yeah, it'll all make sense to you in a moment. I just need to see if the other piece is prized. No, it's not. All right, I'm going to go for good old faithful consistency here. And we're going to get...
No.
Yeah, the Dramp father. Here comes dat boy. You know him. You love him. You might hate him if your name is Chip Ritchie.
Wow.
Okay. And then I am going to use... name a more iconic duo than Guzma and Holler. We're going to Guzma and Holla for Timer Ball, get rid of Timer Ball, and get rid of Hex Maniac. And yes, again, Timer Ball is less good than the other guaranteed card that's in my hand. So that is the card to get rid of.
Yep.
And we're going to Guzma and Holla, and I'm going to get Floatstone. I'm going to get the Team Magma base, and I am going to get...
All right, I am packing it up.
the Double Dragon energy. Yeah, Chip's about to go touch some grass. That's what he's gonna look for, the nearest grassy field and go just like rub his hand on some nice grass today. Okay, so we've got these guys now. Team Magma Secret Base, really cool stadium card.
Nope.
In that it allows you to place you have to put 2 damage counters on any non-Team Magma Pokemon that you put from your hand to the bench. So Goomy is going to fulfill that role for me. And then I've got Floatstone off the Guzma and Hala, Double Dragon, and this is the turn 1 Berserk for 160 damage and the knockout.
I hope you know you are a huge sack. All right, go Shelter. Draw for turn.
Yo, Drampa is looking absolutely cracked right now, dude. Absolutely.
How many cards are in your hand?
I have got 3.
So I don't know if I should read into it too much. If that means you've got a weak hand, a good hand, not much going on. Let's see.
But yes, Double Dragon energy. One of the best special energies ever printed. It's just a double rainbow energy for dragon type Pokemon. And I think Guzma and Hala fits this deck perfectly. Chip and I were talking about it last game. Being able to search out the stadium you need, the energy you need, and the Floatstone to get, whoever you want in the active position is just a really gnarly combo. Now, since this is Gym Leader Challenge format, you can only play 1 Double Dragon in your deck. So, once the Double Dragon is answered, you have minimal ways to recover it. You got 1 special charge. But Drampa, the Drampa play turn once, not the easiest one to play to pull off.
No.
The Ultra Necrozma is a little easier. I did have the Ultra Necrozma, so that's what I was deciding between. Was it going to be Ultra Necrozma or was it going to be Drampa? Now, the problem with going Ultra Necrozma is that you can stop that shenanigans by just countering the stadium.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So the Drampa was going to be the better play because Drampa is just going to continue swinging until you put a stop to this.
That's what I'm going to try to do. Put a stop to this madness. Is this not ideal? Okay. So I am, just checking through some things. I played the ball guy. I got 3 different ball cards. I will play Heavy Ball, which will get me Whalmer. I will play Nest Ball, which will get me Squirtle. And then I will play the Ultra Ball, discarding N and Starmie. And this can get me what? The Drizzile.
You love to see Octillery. Octillery is one of my favorite support Pokemon ever printed.
Love this guy. And what's
Oh, yeah.
hilarious is that, Chip, you played during the Octillery era, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So what's hilarious is that even though Octillery is busted, and sure enough, see, if I had gone Ultra Necrozma, you would have put an end to that real fast.
Yep.
Even though Octillery is very clearly busted, it's got the Abyssal Hand ability, which allows you to fill your hand to 5 cards once during your turn, belovedly known as the Sushi Master.
The Sushi Master.
Yes, for any Donald fans out there. Where is he? Where did he go? I know.
Man, what a legend.
What a legend.
I played against him a few times in like YouTube videos on his channel and my channel.
That's
where like
so sick.
we just randomly hit each other on the ladder and we were both recording. Some great games, honestly.
How fun. Yes, if you like if you like fun decks, Dark Integral Gaming hasn't posted in a couple years, but very fun guy.
Right. There we go. Abyssal Hand for 5. So I thought I had to. I know that turn took a little while, but thinking through exactly how I want to sequence things out, dump my hand, and what Pokemon I needed to be putting in play. So Abyssal Hand will draw me 5 cards here, which is good.
But what's funny about Octillery, as I was saying and then forgot, is that even though the card is very good, right? It was released in Breakthrough. Didn't start to see play until the Sun and Moon era.
No.
It actually was completely outclassed by Shaman EX.
Yes.
So this card was a joke. In fact, if during the X and Y era, if you saw someone playing Octillery, you're like, oh, free.
It was budget Shaman.
This is budget Shaman. This means you could not afford Shaman. That's all that meant. Yep.
Yep. I'll attach a water to Wilmer, and I'll go ahead and pass it to you.
Yep. Okay.
Goodbye, Shelter.
Goodbye. It's been nice knowing you. I will use Evosoda, and Evosoda is a great item card from X and Y base set that allows you to search your deck for a Pokemon that evolves from one of your Pokemon in play and evolve that Pokemon. So I will evolve my Gible into Gabite, which is busted, and then I do also have... I don't want to attach that Aurora Energy because the other cards in my hand are quite good. So I will Colress for 7.
Solid.
And I'm going to save the Dragon Call until after the Colress so that if I draw into Goomy Senior, then I can evolve into who is it, Chip?
The Goomy
Senior. Yeah, Goomy Senior. Who is it?
Oh, you don't know his name?
I'm asking you.
Sliggoo.
Sliggoo. All right. Thank you.
It's because you didn't know.
I did not know.
Okay.
I was saying if you knew.
I was confused.
Yeah. Do you know?
I thought his name was just. I mean, I'm down to just call him Goomy Senior. Honestly.
Oh yeah. Well, that's
Father Goom.
There are a lot of seniors in the Pokemon franchise. If you
is that just your go-to when you don't know a Pokemon's name?
Or Junior? You know.
It depends on if it's the baby or the older one.
Yes, it's either Goomy Senior or Goodra Junior.
All right, there's a very important question in the chat that I think must be answered here.
Yes.
Tricky Jim, can you give us your best Dragon Call impression?
Dragon Call impression.
What's a Dragon Call sound like?
Well,
Andrew?
you have to wait until I use it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. I have used Colress for 7 cards, and I am ready to Dragon Call.
Solid.
Yes.
Solid. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Yeah, not bad.
And I'll use that ability to search my deck for a Dragon-type Pokemon and put it into play. And I do have access to Sliggoo, it looks like. So I think even though I would love to start setting up Dragonites, I think that getting the Sliggoo out of, potential snipe range, like easy snipe range, is good because you could, maybe ping that even just with an Inteleon. It could have gone down. So I don't want to.
20 damage to the bench.
I don't want to have that be a thing because my Drampa is very much using that right now. So I have an interesting hand. It's fine. Go energy onto Sliggoo and put Silent Lab down to counter your Brooklet Hill. And then I am going to use Drampa's Berserk attack to take the knockouts.
Okay. I will send up my Vulpix, and I will draw to start my turn. And I'll go ahead with Evosoda first. We'll search my deck for an evolution. Or something that evolves from one of my Pokemon in play, I should say.
Chat says, we were looking for more of a shriek for the Dragon Call.
Like a pterodactyl
like
sound.
a pterodactyl. No, listen, see, I am not a dragon. I am a dragon trainer, and dragon trainers speak, human languages, okay? Not dragon.
Is that a fact? Okay.
I don't know. Do you think that Raihan is out there, squawking like a pterodactyl? Like, probably not, right?
I mean, hey, he is the dragon trainer. He's got to communicate with them somehow.
We got the chat saying.
Does
maybe,
Raihan speak the language of the Goomy?
Yeah, maybe maybe only the mediocre trainers speak human language. Yes, but all the pro trainers speak Pokemon. Yeah.
All right. After that, I'll go ahead and Abyssal Hand to draw one card. Ooh, okay. That is actually going to be helpful here, I think. I'll go ahead and play the Marnie.
Okay. Ooh.
So you and I will both shuffle our hands to put them onto the bottom of our deck, and then I get 5 and you only get 4.
Yeah, Chip was helping me build these Gym Leader Challenge decks this morning, and I was looking through all the different decks and was like, I can tell which decks are your favorites because you've got the nice full art supporters in them.
Yeah, Andrew's got the water deck all blinged out, so I knew it was one of his go-tos.
Oh, the water deck is definitely one of my favorites, but I think the dragon deck is I feel like the dragon deck is my pet deck right now.
Okay.
Because it's evolving. It's it's happening for dragon type Pokemon.
Sure.
They're getting better and better, right? Which is makes it very fun to play.
I'll bench the Staryu. I'll put Splash Energy on Wailord. So if he goes down, he's coming back. And I'll go ahead and just Beacon for the turn.
Okay, Beacon. We've got that.
Unfortunate, all I can really do.
Alolan Vulpix. And what other attackers do you have you're setting up? We got Wailord with 2 energy on it. Let's take a look at that. Wailord. I love that Gym Leader Challenge is a format where Pokemon like this can have a place to shine, right? Just look at this absolute beast of a Pokemon. 200 hit points, and its Hydro Pump attack does 10 damage plus 40 more damage for each water energy attached. Can do an easy 170 damage for 4 water energy.
Oh, yeah.
Now, thankfully, I do have the Dragon Call ability, which can allow for some consistency. I'm going to use Dragon Call to get myself the Goodra, and the Goodra has finally arrived. I love it. I would love to just it's so irresponsible to just retreat and get the Goodra active. That'd be so sick because then you have to
go for it.
You have to start flipping, right? for the energy attachments, which is hysterical.
Brutal.
No, we're just going to attach my psychic energy to the Goodra. So we have that guy powered up, and then the Fighting Fairy Belt doesn't get me out of range of the Wailord. But I could just completely foil your plans if I go in with the Goodra. That's just so irresponsible to give up this double dragon, though, so I don't think I can justify it. I will put the... Yeah, I will put the Fighting Fury Belt onto the Zygarde. I think that seems okay. And then I'm going to Berserk yet again for the knockouts.
Oh, boy. Go Staryu. All right, good draw here. Come on. One card I was hoping for. All right, I will evolve into War Turtle. I'm going to attach an energy for turn here. Now I'm going to play Guzma to bring up your Zygarde.
Yeah, That's fine. I have energy to help power him up, so I didn't... And it's not like the reason I decided to commit the Fighting Fury Belt is because this deck only plays 1 Floatstone, and it's here. So it's like, it's not like I'm retreating him anyway.
I'll use Abyssal Hand. Will draw me 2 cards.
Yep.
And then I will pass to you 1 energy away from attacking. Very sad.
Draw for turn. And I will use my Stadium Nav to see if I can't. Nope.
No stadiums for you, sir.
Get a beach out of the deck would have been nice. But no beach for you. Okay. I will Dragon Call to go get Dratini out of the deck. You know, it's kind of in the same vein as Roar of the Sword. Yeah,
Is that another one?
Yeah, that's another one. We always fully commit to the Roar of the Sword.
Nice. Respect it.
I will also fully commit to the Dragon Call bit from now on. That's fine.
I'm sorry to have put that on you now.
No need to apologize. It's part of the gameplay. This is what the people show up for.
Everyone's here for the Dragon Calls.
For the Dragon Calls. Yes.
Every time I said crazy code with Porygon Z from Unbroken Bonds, I'd always go crazy code.
Oh, that's so. I love that. Yeah, and I do crazy claws. That's
nice.
Yeah, that's my big one. Yeah, crazy claws. All right, pass on. That's what Sable Ivy. Yeah.
Yep.
Crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so that Fighting Fury Belt pushes you all the way up to 190 damage, which is a lot, but Wailord thankfully does not have a damage cap. So
No, it does not.
12, 16.
So maybe a little bit greedy of me to offer up that double colorless there.
Deluge 2 times.
But it's fine. I mean, the Zygarde was going to have to start moving eventually. So at least putting the double colorless energy on the Zygarde does kind of force Chip to make an action, because I will start attacking next turn.
Yeah. I'm going to use Super Rod.
Okay.
Put back Lapras and a Water Energy. And I will also put back the Starmie. So those 3 will go back to the deck. And then I will use Sonia as my supporter for turn. Search my deck for a basic Pokemon, which will be the Lapras. And then I will use Capacious Bucket to get 2 Water Energy from the deck.
This is tough. It's fine, though. I am going to have to 2-hit KO this Wailord, which is unfortunate. The Wailord is an absolute unit.
Wonderful description
Yes.
of Wailord here. All right, I will bench the Lapras, and I will use Deluge to put 2 energies on it. I want to go ahead and try to put some energies in play in case this thing is like going to be really annoying to deal with. And I'll Abyssal Hand to draw 5 cards. And I will use my attachment for turn on the Lapras.
It is cool that there's enough.
I'm actually going to hold that.
Rapid Strike Pokemon in the water deck now that you can use a Rapid Strike energy.
Right.
I do like that.
It works out. Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah. Wish I hadn't shown that, but I'll just hold off on it for now, and I'll Hydro Pump for 210 damage.
Woo-wee!
4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Yeah, 210.
Yeah, very impressive. Zygarde with the Fighting Fury Belt, 190 hit points, but no match for Wailord's Hydro Pump attack. Now, that was a good top deck for me.
Oh, boy.
Well, as in not a horrible card. I do have Tag Call now, which is good, because it'll allow me to go fetch that Cynthia and Caitlin, assuming that it is in my deck. And then Cynthia and Caitlin is such a good card not in the deck. Excellent. Okay. I was going to say Cynthia and Caitlin is such a good card in Gym Leader Challenge format because it allows you to guarantee 2 turns of draw, which is...
I think it's a good card in the prizes.
Yeah. Oh, hey, yes, I see. Okay, so... I'm going to fail the tag call because my Guzma and Hala is already in the discard pile and Cynthia and Caitlin is in my prizes, unfortunately. So, taking a look at the options that I do have available to me, it's fine because I will just have to 2-hit KO this, and I already know I'm committed to that. So I'm going to use Dragon Call to go fetch myself the Dragonair out of the deck and evolve my Dratini into Dragonair. And that is the nice thing about the Dragon deck, is that even though I don't have good draw cards in my hand right now, Gabite's Dragon Call ability is going to help me to get one step closer to the the Dragonites that I need, and Dragonite has got the fast call ability, which allows me to search my deck for a supporter card once during my turn, which will help me draw out of this situation that I'm in. I'm going to attach the fighting energy to the Gabite because it could always evolve into Garchomp, which is actually the only Pokemon in this deck that can do 200 damage. And we're just going to go Berserk again. And this Drampa has been getting maximum value out of that one Magma Base turn. That just the 20 damage there.
Yeah.
The entire game.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I have noticed. Don't worry. All right, so I'll draw for turn. That was actually a pretty useful draw. I'll go ahead and use Intellion's Shady Dealings. Search my deck for 2 cards. Definitely want this one. I'll get Rough Seas. And I'm going to get Hex Maniac, actually.
Oof.
Yeah.
Wailord Hex is tough. Now, this is something that we were talking about while building these decks. We were talking about the Inteleon, right? You use the Shady Dealings, and Rapid Strike Inteleon obviously is an option for this deck. It does play Rapid Strike Energy now. The spread damage could be useful, but I think that the Shady Dealings ability is just so ridiculously strong.
Yeah, I agree.
That you almost have to, use that. It's almost too much to give up.
Yeah,
and also 120 for 2 is a great attack.
Oh yeah, I agree. When I've played the water deck, I have attacked many times with Aqua Bullet because it's just, the damage spread 120 for 2 is very good. All right, so I put the Rough Season play. I used it.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and use the Float Stone on Wailord to retreat him.
Have used Hex Maniac this turn? Right.
Speaking of which,
okay.
Hex Maniac.
So no abilities for me. That is tough.
And I will use Splash Arch, and I'll target down the Gabite.
That is really tough. Wow, that is a great turn for Chip.
I'll take a prize.
And that Lapras is really looking good. We're getting to see the value of that Lapras. I was setting up. That the Dragonite there for turns, but Lapras being able to dive in with its Splash Arc attack and target that Gabite down is going to completely eliminate my ability to search out Dragonite easily. I'm going to draw for turn. Chip goes to 4 prizes remaining.
I went ahead and used the Hex just in case he had the Dragonite in hand or top decked the Dragonite, so that way you would not be able to use the fast call to...
In case I top deck what?
There it is.
There he is.
So no fast call for you, buddy.
No fast call, and I have a 0 card hand now. But I've got some plays. So you've got 130 left. Okay, it's gonna go down to 100. But I do have Berserk. So Drampa, who we got out on turn 1, has been out here just paving the way in this match, and this match is really starting to come down to the wire.
It's going to be close here. You took a very early lead. Your turn 1 was actually insane. How good it was, and then now,
one of the best turn 1s you can have.
And that's why that's I think where Dragon has an opportunity to stand out in this format because you can just put on so much pressure so quickly. And water, really I think needs quite a bit of setup, right? You get Blastoise in play, get Frostmoth in play.
Right.
All right, so Deluge here, 2 energies. I will go ahead and use the Rough Seas, which will heal me down to 100 damage. And I will use Cynthia, shuffle my hand into my deck, and draw 6 cards. Just give myself a little hand reset here. Nothing really great helping me. This will help me dig for better supporters for future turns. So go ahead and do that.
Seems good. You've got a solid board state for sure. 2 really good established attackers. Finally that Dragonite's getting into play. My deck is, we could just see the disparity in deck sizes. My deck is huge.
Yeah.
You've only got maybe 10 cards left in the deck. You've done a lot more drawing than I have, and that is the power of water and Octillery.
Absolutely.
Showing
Octillery definitely being very clutch for me in that early and mid game. Okay. I'll go ahead and Aqua Bullet, which will knock this out, and I'll put 20 damage on each of your benched Pokemon.
Okay.
Putting Dragonite here and Goodra up to 20, and
Excellent.
I'll take my prize.
Okay, so we are in a, yeah, we are in it. This is go time for sure. So you have 160 hit points, and now with with 40 damage on the Goodra, it is now in range for the Inteleon, which is tough. Dragonite caps at 120, Goodra caps at 120, and there are some big boys over there. And if I let that Wailord heal anymore, it's going to be out of range quickly. So that is a Pokemon that I'm thinking that I probably need to target down.
Okay.
I'm going to send up the Goodra.
Yep.
So Goodra's now first time getting some love. So that is definitely fun. I have actually really solid 2 cards in my hand.
Okay.
So I've got Rescue Stretcher to bring back the Drampa and Experience Share, which is
not bad.
Good, because then that could just be 1 energy drop away from doing 160 damage again. I will finally get to use Dragonite's Fast Call ability. So let's pull up Dragonite and show that card off. Dragonite from Team Up. Such a cool card. Love that this card is getting some action. Fast Call, just search your deck for a supporter card and put it into your hand. So...
Oh, so people are saying Inteleon only does 20 to 1 benched Pokemon.
It does.
Okay.
Yeah.
I put 20 on the Dragonite. I should not have done that.
Excellent. Okay. Very good. Good catch. Good catch. So we are going to use Fast Call.
This thing's Japanese, guys. Like, what am I supposed to do? My bad.
No, you're good. Fast Call. And then what do I want to do? That's... Okay. Uh-huh. So the Goodra has... Then if you attack with the Inteleon, you will be powering something up. Like, period. So...
Well, don't forget Slimy Room is active.
No, you will be powering... I guess you'll be powering Drampa up.
Yeah.
If you hit with it, you're going to have to do 20 damage to something, right?
Sure.
So,
I see what you're saying.
yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. I do feel like here it is time to take out the whale in the room. We're going to Fast Call for Boss's Orders.
All right.
And use that Goodra's Buster Tail. Yes, Goodra is in there. And now it also has the Slimy Room ability. If you try to attach any energy chip, you're going to have to flip for it.
Okay. You have 1 prize remaining.
One prize left.
It's going to be close.
Definitely coming down to the wire. You've got 3 prizes left. It is a tight game for sure.
All right, let me check your resources, what you have used here. You do still have access to Guzma, so I got to keep that in mind. So because of that, I have a couple different options, but based on the fact that you have Guzma, I'm just going to go Versus Seeker for Hex Maniac.
Okay.
Put the Hex in my hand. I think... Yeah, we'll just go ahead and retreat to the Inteleon.
Yep.
Oh, and the I had Splash Energy attached to my Wailord,
so the
this
Wailord
is supposed to come back to hand.
Yep.
Yes.
Good catch. Good catch.
Yeah. Let me think. Sander. And then I'll use the Inteleon to knock out your active, and I'll put 20 on the Drampa.
Okay.
Which will make it so you actually... it doesn't boost your damage,
Does
correct?
not boost my damage, yes. Okay.
Take my prize.
Oh, and the energy does come back.
Yep.
Okay, so I am going to pass the water back to the Drampa. And then Hex has been played.
That is correct.
So I am going to... So you're only doing 120 damage. And as far as this is... Wow, a crazy close game. The double Hex is really allowing for a comeback here. I think the Guzma's down.
Oh,
What's up?
the Hex is in my hand still. Yeah,
Okay.
it got played.
The Hex got played.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Very good. Guzma and Versus Seeker are down. There is still potentially a boss left, but Hex should not happen again. So.
No item finders out here.
Yes, none of that. I do think that we send up the Drampa still. Yep. And then see what our top deck is.
See what you got.
Okay. That is good, huh? Let's one card shy of being able to do it. Obviously, if I have my abilities, I have it. Because I could go get Raihan and just make it happen.
Yep.
But I do not have that option. So instead, I am going to just do some damage and be okay with that. And I'll use Tate Liza, shuffle my hand into my deck, and draw 5 cards. We've got Inteleon leading the way now. So we'll bring Inteleon up, show off the nice shiny one. And wow, what seemed like a runaway match at first has really started to come back.
It's going to be close. I still don't know who's going to win.
Yes.
I think either of us very much could win this game.
Which is so exciting. I mean, that is so exciting for sure. Let's shuffle up, and I get 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. I'm attached for turn. I've got... I think my Silent Lab is down.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, wait.
But it doesn't matter.
Is it? Okay.
It doesn't matter, though, because Ultra Necrozma can just attack.
That's true, yep.
So we can bench that. And then I can use Evolution Incense. I think I'm just going to burn some of these cards out of my deck.
Okay.
To just make sure that there's not any kind of excess being wasted. Okay. I'm just thinking.
Yep.
Okay, if there's a... Starmie does like a snipey thing. That's crazy. Yeah, we're going to hold this in my hand.
Okay.
I'm going to get this, and I'm going to treasure away the Garchomp.
Okay.
And... Cool. Fail it. And then I can Berserk for 70 damage.
70 damage.
Yes.
All right, I will draw for turn. It's kind of a weird spot because if I attack with Inteleon, well, I'm just knocking it out, I guess, so we don't need to think about it too much. Dive Ball.
Yep.
Give myself the Starmie. Okay. Go ahead and evolve.
Starmie is here. Now, I was very afraid that Chip would have some, imagine like a Nessa play now for,
Yeah, I am sitting here thinking like, we're probably need to play Nessa in this deck.
Yeah. Is it possible, to have some insane late game multi-shot star play where you just, fortunately for me, I don't have any weak Pokemon in play, but against other decks, you are going to have a bigger bench.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just, put it all here on the Starmie.
Yeah.
I bridge it to fail it. Just burn that out. I don't think I can. I can play Erica's if it's the 5th card in my hand. Is that right?
Oh, is that a Japanese one?
It is a Japanese one.
Yeah, I think Erica.
It is the 5th card.
Yeah,
so.
that's fine.
Okay. Draw 2.
Yeah.
If not, it's these 2 cards. We'll put it back.
Yeah, no. You can only play this card if you have 4 or fewer other cards in your hand. So
Okay.
yes, if it's the 5th card, you can play
That's
it.
what I
Yes.
thought, yeah. All right, so I did that. And I will heal with the Rough Seas.
Okay.
Go down to 40. I do still have 120 HP remaining. So if you can power up Dragonite, you can knock me out, which I guess you can just do with the Raihan, right? So maybe maybe I've messed this up a little bit, actually, from what I could have done. That's like the definition of like me playing today. Okay. Yeah, you do have access to Raihan. I didn't think about that. Raihan getting energy. I think you're just going to have it now based off that 3, 6, 9, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. But if I just attack with the Starmie, you have it too. 1 water.
Such a grindy game. Really, 2-1. I mean, you couldn't ask for a closer match.
No, I'm sorry I'm taking so long. I'm trying to
No, you're good.
just navigate exactly what I need to do, and I think I've just kind of messed it up now. I think I could have had a chance, but now I think I played Erica's, yeah. Okay. Oh,
I
I don't know, man.
heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. Oh, we're going into Blastoise.
Pass.
Okay, Blastoise pass. Just looking for another turn. Let's see. Can Drampa finish it off? We're not going to have a Raihan play or anything like that. You know, maybe Chip is trying to buy an extra turn to Starmie draw. And this, let's see. This is interesting. What can I do? Yes. Okay. We have got something in the deck for just this situation. Let's use Fast Call. And we can use Fast Call for Lusamine. Lusamine, get the Magma Base back, put the Magma Base into play, put 20 damage onto my guy.
You got it.
And Berserk for 170 damage.
Great game.
160 damage, and that's going to be
GG.
game. GG's. Wow, what a wild game. That, I think, was quintessential Gym Leader Challenge if I've ever seen it. All right, Chip. So, the comeback. I lost game 1 because of a disqualification. So,
yeah. No, I could have done something a little different that last turn, but it wouldn't have mattered based on you having the Lusamine, so it ends up working out.
I didn't see the Lusamine play before, thinking about it. But I was worried that you were going to be able to knock out my Dragonite. I think if you could have knocked out the Dragonite with the Starmie, then...
I had 1 energy left in the prizes, and then just like, we only have 9 basic water in here right now.
Yeah.
I do think... No, after playing this, Nessa definitely needs to find a home in this.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
And this is our first time playing with the new Rapid Strike focused water deck, so we're still tweaking some things. But I think that was a great showing.
Jeez, we've been live for 2 hours. We've played 2 games of Pokemon.
Isn't it great?
Great games,
yeah. Some great games for sure. Now, what do you think about the water deck? What do you think about the new Rapid Strike Pokemon like Lapras, having played with them now?
Yeah, I think they're good. I don't. I think Cloyster will shine in other matchups. I think for. I don't know that the Starmie is. I would actually maybe just consider putting the other Starmie back in, and if we did that, then we don't necessarily
then you don't need Nessa, right?
But Starmie definitely seems cool the way you can that you can pull plays off, but unless you have, if you have 3 energy, it's worse than Lapras because Lapras does 100 and returns the energies to your hand, and it's a basic.
True.
If you have 4 energies, you can do 120, which is definitely a better number to be able to hit. But you just need so many energies to be able to knock out like some of the stage 2 Pokemon in the format.
I think maybe we need like Nessa or Superior Energy Retrieval in
something
that deck
like that would help
to allow you to just dump the energy, knock out a Rillaboom or something. You know, I think that could be really cool.
I could have tried to reset up my Wailord, but I didn't have enough energy left to attack with it because I got to return it back to my hand with the Splash Energy, but I only had the Rapid Strike Energy and 2 basic waters left, which Wailord can't get Rapid Strike Energy. So and if I could have gone into Wailord, you know, it can survive any hit.
Yeah, that was a great back and forth game. I mean, the fact that Drampa was able to have such a powerful lead and then you were still able to march your way back. We got to see that Wailord get in there, which just dominates the field when it comes into play. So hard to one-hit KO.
And
Hex
your decision
Maniac.
to boss that Wailord that turn was definitely really, you know, what you needed to do because otherwise it was going to just keep healing and you're not going to be able to deal with it.
Right. So we had to take out the Wailord, but that did hinder my setup because I wasn't able to play a draw card that turn to really get a better board established. Chip and I are
With more Dragon-type Pokemon getting released in every Sword and Shield set, the future certainly is bright for Dragon-type trainers. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/TrickyJim, where I stream live Pokemon trading card game content just like this every single weekday. Y'all have a busted day. Peace.